hair was looking good today too.
Did you cut it?
No, it just looked good after I woke up off of it.
Let me share it. It's tweeted. Oh, let me send the link.
So they got the gold caps on.
It's their Friday night gear.
Oh, nice. I like that gold on the...
It's the gold and the gold trim. They've worn it ever since the championship. They just made it their Friday night wear.
I like it.
Yeah, it looks good. All right.
How's it going, Dirty Sean? Dirty Sean's in the chat already.
What's up, Dirty Sean? All right, you ready to get going?
Yes. Oh, it's his 43rd birthday today.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. Nice.
Got Vern joining us here in a few minutes. All right. Here we go. 3, 2, and 1. And welcome to the virtual Kauffman Stadium, where the Royals have fallen to 10-8. As a matter of fact, the Royals now in third place in the division. Cleveland leads away at 13-7. The White Sox on a roll. They've won 5 in a row. They're now 11-8, of course, sweeping the Royals 13-3, 9-0, 6-1. Half game back from Cleveland. Everybody plays tonight. The Royals in third place at 10-8. Just a half game, or just a one full game back of Cleveland. The Twins at 9-10. Sit at 2.5 games back, and the Tigers at 7-11, 4 games back. Welcome to the broadcast. That's Kramer Sansone, the color commentator. I'm Jay Binkley, and thanks for turning in on YouTube, where you can comment. When the Royals play, we play the Royals. We're going to play the Orioles tonight at Kauffman Stadium. But for the Royals, they've lost 6 out of the last 7. Lost 3 of 4 to Toronto over last weekend, and of course, were swept by the Chicago White Sox. But you get a good dose of the good pitching. Brad Keller, Danny Duffy, Jacob Junis. Brad Keller on the mound. He's 3-0 with a 6.63. A win tonight. He's got as many wins as anybody in the simulated Major League Baseball. And he faces Asher Wojciechoski for the Orioles, 0-1 with an 8.31 ERA. The lineup for the Baltimore Orioles, presented by Wash Your Hands. Jose Iglesias, the shortstop, leads off for Baltimore. Ramon Urias at second base, bats second. Right fielders Trey Mancini batting third. Rano Nunez at third base, bats fourth. Dwight Smith, the DH, bats fifth. Anthony Santander in left field, bats sixth. Austin Hayes in center field, bats seventh. Austin Wynns will be the catcher, batting eighth. And Chris Davis, Crush Davis, hitting .93 this year, bats ninth at first base for the Orioles. For the Kansas City Royals, the lineup presented by the 435 Podcast Network at 610sports.com. Whit Merrifield leads the way at center field tonight. Adalberto Mondesi at shortstop bats second. Hunter Dozier, the right fielder, bats third. Jorge Soler, the DH, bats fourth. Sal Perez, the catcher tonight, bats fifth. Ryan O'Hearn gets the nod at first base, platoons with Ryan McBroom, but he'll start tonight against the righty. Miguel Franco at third base, bats seventh. Alex Gordon back in action tonight in left field, batting eighth. And Nicky Lopez will be the second baseman for Mike Matheny and the virtual Kansas City Royals. And as I promised, the guest tonight is our virtual Royals insider. And you hear him every Thursday night on the Hot Stove Show. His name is Josh Vern here. What's up, Vern?
Hello, Jay. How are you, my friend?
Just getting ready for the Baltimore Orioles coming to town. The Royals have lost 6 of 7 and have fallen to 10-8. after a really nice run to start the season, but coming back to reality just a little bit.
Well, I guess the idea of Alex Gordon hitting 420 for the rest of the season, we knew he had to come back down to earth. We knew the offense had to come back down to earth somewhat. But hey, it's nice that the Royals and Orioles isn't a battle for the number one draft pick.
You know what, though, Vern? The schedule, we're playing the real schedule for the Royals. It is loaded with series with the Tigers and White Sox to begin this series. And this was one for the Royals. You had the White Sox at home for 3 and then the Baltimore Orioles. Really early on in the Royals season, the schedule was very favorable towards them.
Yeah, there's no question, and that's why when, you play the hypothetical game with what's going on with this pandemic and you see what games would have been lost around the division, the Royals' West Coast road trip isn't until August, late August, so there was no avoiding that. Missing early games, obviously there's never a good thing to come out of a pandemic. Some teams could point to the schedule and say, hey, we avoided some difficult teams. The Royals certainly not one of them.
Brady Singer's looked pretty good. I mean, he averaged mid-4s ERA, and he's made 3 starts now, 1 spot start for Keller, but he's been shoving this year.
Yeah, it's a testament to his work ethic and, the pedigree that he had coming from Florida. He seemed like a ready-made project when you watched him in the College World Series, and now in the virtual big leagues, it's continued.
Hey, Vern, you had the Hot Stove Show last night. One of your guests was Dayton Moore. Really good interview, deep interview with Dayton. What'd you come out thinking about this season in Major League Baseball as far as what Dayton's expecting?
Well, Dayton is ever the optimist, right? Dayton, whether you're talking about this, you're talking about, day-to-day happenings in life. Dayton is, he's an optimistic guy. He wants the best for everyone and everything. So that's where he's at right now. But, the idea of coming back and being the first back and being there for this country, I think that's everything to this general manager and to this organization right now.
What is your gut feeling, Vern, about baseball starting up? Obviously, Arizona probably the best option at this point. Where do you sit on this?
Look, like gut, gut or just guessing. That's all anybody really is doing right now is guessing. I'm for anything. Whatever they want to do, if the players want to do it and the owners want to do it, do it. Please, do it. If you're putting yourselves at risk and you still want to do it, do it. I don't care. But what do I think is going to happen? I don't think there's going to be a baseball season, to be quite honest. I think 2020 is going to be a lost year.
Wow. Well, good stuff, Vern. Everybody can check that out, that interview with Dayton Moore last night. Vern's Hot Stove at 6 o'clock each and every Thursday with our Royals insider, Josh Vernier. Tonight he's playing the role of simulated virtual insider, Josh Vernier. Thanks, Vern. Have a good weekend, buddy.
I love you, Bink.
Take care, buddy. There's Vern right there. Here was Dayton Moore, some Dayton Moore from last night with Josh Vernier.
Really smart about how we proceed and figure out when the right time, Vern, is to push through. I mean, there's going to come a point in time where whenever the health officials and everybody decides it's time to go out and resume normal activity. I think we've got to decide that, and we've got to begin to push through it. And as I said, I don't know what that looks like, whether we begin with fans in the stands or not. The important thing is that we get back on the field in a manner that is as safe as possible, and looking out for the health of all of our players, all of our fans, all of our employees. That's the primary objective, as we know. But I think baseball it does play a very special role in the healing of a country, or different social aspects that we've been able to push through and give our citizens an outlet to enjoy competition, to enjoy America's pastime. We've always kind of taken the lead in those areas, and I suspect that's something that we want to do again. And but to say that baseball is more important than something else, I'm not going to say that. Although I'm biased, I think it's the greatest sport in the world, and I hope that like I said, we can figure out when the right time is, and then let's push through and let's stay focused. Let's be smart. Let's come together. Let's unite as an industry, and let's go play baseball.
There you go. There's Dayton Moore, who was on the Vern's Hot Stove last night. You can check it out on demand at 610sports.com. Happy Friday, everybody.
Yep,
happy Friday to you, Kramer.
Yes, it's a nice, lovely day for some baseball.
Happy Friday to Bob, Marine, Dirty Sean, Nick Davies, and company. Welcome to Friday night. Grab you a cold one, grab you a snack, and you can check us out on YouTube, or you can check us out on your computer, either one. But we've got this for you as the Royals battle the Orioles, who they should have played tonight at Kauffman Stadium. With that, we're set to begin. Energy drink, commence. There's the Royals, 10-8. Losers of 4 in a row, though.
Yeah, their last stretch of games has not been the greatest. It seems like that road trip to Toronto has not fared in their parse since going there and coming back. It just hasn't been looking for good baseball swinging off the sticks and also in the pen.
Well, the Royals beat the Tigers 2 of 3 at home and swept them in Detroit. The White Sox, Royals win 2 out of 3 to open the season. And then the White Sox came to Kauffman Stadium, and real damage was done against the Royals. But it's a new series, and Brad Keller goes to the mound tonight for the virtual Royals wearing their Friday attire with the gold numbering.
I like that. I like that gold numbering around it. Especially, I like that cap. I like that cap a lot.
They've done that since 2016. Brad Keller makes his 4th start of the year. He's 3-0 with a 6.63. The ERA is high for Brad, but he's been one of the steady hands in the Royals rotation this year. 3 wins, 2nd in simulated baseball. 1 more win tonight, and he moves to the top. 45 degrees at Kauffman Stadium tonight. We'll see Iglesias hitting 227. We'll face Keller to start things off.
See, Iglesias used to be a hitting machine and a defensive machine in Detroit, and ever since that 2016 awesome season, 2017 got hurt. He hasn't really came back off that, but it's good to see that he's back in the big leagues on some sort of team.
Leading off for the Orioles. And Sunday is Brad Keller will get that. He'll fire to the Hearn. Crowd number 1 on Sunday. We'll see Jake Junis versus John Means. John Means an interesting story. Drafted in the 46th round. He went to Gardner Edgerton with Bubba Starling. They were teammates for the Trailblazers. And he suspects he got noticed by the scouts because they were there to watch Bubba. John Means had a great year as a rookie last year for Baltimore.
Isn't that interesting, though? They go out to look for one team, different player, and it's like, oh, wow, I like him a lot, so let's just draft him. Maybe we'll see some Bubba action on Sunday, too. They have them go against each other.
And face his old teammate. Royals have slipped to 3rd in the AL Central, just a game back from the White Sox, hoping to turn things around. The bats not there, just 4 runs for the Royals in their last 3 games against Chicago. And Brad Keller gets a swing and a miss there.
Yeah, Brad Keller's looked like we already went through one batter, but pounding the zone.
He's on top of things early. And another swing and a miss.
That slider moved out of the way. 57 degrees here at the K.
57 degrees according to the game. 45 in actual temperature.
Yeah.
But the game had this at 57. So
that's kind of a little brisk. That's still brisk.
Jackets on behind home plate. 94 miles an hour on a 4-seamer. There's Patrick Johnson, the home plate umpire tonight. But everybody's wearing their jackets tonight behind home plate. All right, dinner is ordered. Sit back and enjoy the game. What'd you order, Nick? Did you order a pizza? God, what a great night to order a pizza. Friday night?
Oh, yeah. I had
kidding
pizza.
me?
I had pizza last night.
Did you? I did too.
Nice.
Ordered for my kid. And I had the leftovers. Be popped up to Mondi there. 2 away for Keller here in the 1st.
Good start and a ground out and a fly out, keeping the ball in the infield.
The right fielder, number
Tough start for the Orioles, 6-12 this season.
Mancini.
People not expecting many things. Here's Trey Mancini. He's already got 3 home runs for the Orioles this season. Firehouse subs. They deliver?
I would be surprised. I've never had it.
95. 8th round pick back in 2013. Trey Mancini. Keller will fire that for 2-seamer at 93 miles an hour. 1-1 count. Grilled cheese, says Sonny and Chad Forever. Hey, man, I had a grilled cheese earlier this week. And Kramer even. And I can't cook, all right? I got the butter spray for the pan so it doesn't stick. That ball's going to be foul. But it's got the cheese, the jalapenos, the pepperonis. The only thing I'm missing is onions.
Yeah.
But that makes it really, and some hot sauce. Makes a good grilled cheese. I'm not kidding you. Try it out. And a strikeout there for Brad Keller on Mancini. He just cruises through the top of the first.
So I usually butter the pan before I put the grilled cheese on there.
That's what I did. I put butter because I didn't have the spray stuff.
Yeah,
How about the spray butter?
Oh, nice. I usually just get the butter I butter my bread with and put it on there before it.
Don't forget there's Asher Wojciechoski. Makes his 3rd start of the season, 8.31 ERA for the Orioles. Don't forget Kramer and I are with you on 610 Sports Radio for draft special, 7 to 11 p.m. And Thursday night and Friday, we're back 6 to 10.
Oh, yeah.
Brought to you by Ryan Lawn and Tree. Here comes Whit Merrifield. Whit, 19th in the American League in hitting. Mondesi 7th, Press 17th. So they've got some hitters. They're just not putting everything together so far. Oh, Grubhub's delivering for you. My bad. Well, enjoy it, Nick. Orioles trying to get back to their winning ways.
Yeah, this is not a good week stretch for them. They haven't got a win this week. They need to get a win this week, and hopefully they can get a couple this series against the O's. Because honestly, sitting in 3rd place at 10-8 is still not a bad way to start out the season.
Well, and a chance to climb up with the White Sox losing. The White Sox are on a 1-game losing streak. They had won 5 straight. But we thought the White Sox might be good this year. And Whit'll crank that one. And that'll go right into the hands of Santander. 1 away. Now comes Adalberto Mondesi, who is 3rd in the American League in hits.
Yeah,
if you can believe that. He's 7th in batting average in the American League, and he has been destructive on the right and left side of the plate. Not only that, he's got 6 stolen bases as well. Mondesi off to a really nice start for the Royals.
Here's why I made him my YouTube spotlighted player tonight. Had
Smart.
Him on there.
Oh, it looked a little low to me.
That was a good curveball, though. I stayed in the zone a lot. It broke out at the bottom. It probably wasn't a strike, but it was still a good pitch.
And one thing the Royals have been able to do when they've been winning is work that pitch count early.
Remember, you all can play the chip game. If you know what the chip game is, it's calling your home runs. You get 2 per game.
These uniforms the Royals have worn since 2016 and when they won the title.
You got to hurry.
That's going to be a tough play for the Orioles because Mondesi's so fast and he's ruled out at first base.
Let's see a challenge here from Matheny.
Let's see how close this was.
Yeah, he was out by half a step.
Iglesias barely getting time. Here comes Hunter Dozier.
That's what Iglesias is known for, is defense. You see it shine there.
Yeah, no question. Dozier 2nd on the team in RBI behind Soler.
Nope.
He'll take that one.
Counts 1-0.
For a strike. Once again, that looked low. One count here. That's the way the Twins are, though, Nathan. Either really good, and they step back, they step forward, but it is early.
But that's the thing with the Twins. They take forever to get going.
Man,
they take forever. Like, it was, I think All-Star break last year is when they started getting going for them.
Of course, Josh Donaldson up there.
Probably by far one of my favorite baseball players to watch. He's the one that missed the ground ball through the left side from Salvy's hit.
Nope, upstairs.
2-2 count on Dozier. 14th pitch.
That's Salvi who hit that.
Wojciechowski.
That's Salvi who hit that past Donaldson in the extras, or to get them in to tie it. In the wild card game. Like went by Donaldson.
Yeah.
It was Salvi.
Yep.
That's what I thought.
And a strikeout for Dozier. Edel in the inning. We'll go to the top of the second. Renato Nunez, the hitter.
Third baseman, Renato Nunez.
250 this year. Last 4 games, though, he struggled. 2 for 16.
There's a lot of players batting in the twos, the mid twos, the low twos for Baltimore. There's a reason why they're sixth and they're 6-12 to start out the season. This could be another year for Baltimore to at least hopefully win 50 games this season.
Okay, 2017. I know in 2016 they switched to gold. So I don't know I don't remember what they looked like that year, but I know they did wear gold in 16. Every returning world champion does that.
What it
It
sounds
started
like,
with the Cardinals, I believe.
I think it did back in 2011 to 2012
Yeah.
season.
Started with the Cardinals.
Are we going to see the Nationals one this coming season? That's the thing that's up in the air, because I was surprised what Vern said. That's going to get to the gap of possibility of no baseball this year.
Well, we need it, though.
That kind of hurt my heart.
Yeah, we need it. Figured we'll find some way to start it.
Batting fifth.
I mean, I'm glad we're doing this to fill the void right now, but I couldn't miss baseball.
Could be a long year of simulated baseball.
Yeah, I mean, it's true.
Kramer and I will start our 4th weekend on simulated baseball. We didn't just do this for opening day. We're doing this for every game.
I mean, there's no reason for us not to. I mean, there's nothing going on. Something for your all enjoyment. So if you're there watching it with us, make sure you subscribe, make sure you like this video, and also make sure you turn on the notifications so you know when we're live.
That's right. Notifications help you notice it right away. The Madden tournament starts Monday night. Travis Kelce's in that.
Oh, really? Is this going to be live on television? or is it-
ESPN is supposed to show it. I think it'd be
I'm
better
surprised.
than Horse. Horse is boring. I give him credit for doing something, though, but man, that was terrible.
I'm really surprised with the MLB Players Tournament, which I am like invested into this thing. I enjoy watching it all. Like whenever they have like their on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday nights, they have their what's it called? Prime time slots.
Yeah.
They have it, and they always just rotate through the people. I'll tell you one thing. Joey Gallo's good at the game. He has a very big potty mouth, so it's a good thing that's not on TV.
Joey Gallo was here for his road trip debut at Kauffman Stadium. Told you about that story. Ate Chipotle on the plane and he loved it.
He's probably eating as much Chipotle as he wants.
And Orioles will
Batting
be in on
fifth.
third.
The left fielder, number 25, Anthony Santander.
Here comes the left fielder, Santander.
Hey, no problem, Nathan. We're just trying to help fill that void for the time to come. I'm glad that you're enjoying this with us.
Don't forget about this weekend. We'll have 1 o'clock games on Saturday and Sunday. Royals and Orioles. Danny Duffy versus Wade LeBlanc tomorrow. Then Sunday, Jake Junis against John Means, the Gardner Edgerton, who had a great year last year, 3.6 ERA. For the Orioles, 12-11. Local kid.
Ball, that's out.
Marine, we appreciate you coming back to watch with us.
Two-0 count here. Pitch number 23 for Keller. The man in red needs to come back.
Yeah, I think that's their thing that needs to get him going.
At least not wear his
Just
jackets. We can tell he's there, but that red was good luck for the Royals.
Apparently, I'm pretty sure the Chiefs shirts, that's good.
2-1 count on Santander.
He actually might be that guy in the blue hoodie right there.
It might be him.
Ball 3.
3-1 count.
3-1.
Austin Hayes comes up next for the Orioles. 3 home runs this year, 317 average. Not many hitters in this lineup, but that's one of them.
Ball 4.
Oh, that was
And
close.
Keller will walk.
Honestly, it was not a bad idea. You have that runner on third base. Now a ground ball will get maybe induce a double play.
We've seen a lot of double plays.
Yeah, and I feel like that's a great way with Austin Hayes batting. Even though he's batting at 317 on the season, I feel like this is probably a good step for the Royals to possibly just get that ground ball out, get out, move it to the next inning. Have Jorge Soler lead off with a home run or something.
We might want to move Hayes up in the lineup.
Hey, we're not. That's Orioles' problem. It's kind of like putting James McCann at shortstop if you're the White Sox.
It's true. That was brutal, but it worked for them.
That's the thing I was most disappointed about in that series of the Royals did not hit more towards James McCann. I think there was only one ground ball hit to him.
Missed opportunity.
He
would not turn two.
No, he would not turn two.
But man, he was hitting. They're glad that he's not here anymore. 2-1 count here on Hayes. Crush Davis up next. Or no, Crush Davis batting ninth. Lyons the catcher up next.
You have two Austins back-to-back in the lineup.
Yeah, double Austins. And a swing and a miss there on a high one from Keller.
You're helping Keller out on that one.
2-2 count here for Brad Keller. Big baby.
Got to have that bulldog mentality on the mound.
And a swing and a miss, and Keller needed that strikeout there.
It's even better than double play. It's not as better than double play, but it's going to help your stats better.
Well, the second strikeout of the day comes against one of the O's hottest hitters. Remember, these O's ain't Royal.
Oh, no.
Shirt that Jeremy Guthrie wore after the playoffs.
It seemed like Hayes was looking for a fastball as he was way out in front of that one.
Austin wins, the catcher for the Orioles. Takes a strike there on the slider.
He's batting buck 09, Bink.
Buck 09. Oof. 310 OPS.
Not the greatest.
Nope. 1-1.
0 for 4. The golden sombrero last time out.
Yikes. We've seen our very own Jorge Soler do that twice.
2-1 count.
Just this season.
That's the Orioles lineup. Now Keller's working with a 2-2 count.
Honestly, we've kind of thought about doing the White Sox mentality of playing three catchers at once.
Bring up Nick Dini.
Honestly, I think we might have to bring up Dini. Just as like I don't know, you can start him or you can just have him sit behind Cam if Salvi plays first or something.
We got full count.
What are your guys' thoughts on that? Should we bring up Dini?
Thinking about it, he's been hitting ball well in AAA. 2 home runs for the Royals last year.
No, ball 4.
And a walk again for Brad Keller. That's somebody you don't want to walk.
Next, then you have Chris Davis coming up next.
You bring up the lefty, Crush Davis.
He's not a crush anymore. He's more of a...
Not since 15. He's last 3 seasons.
And we thought
he can't even break 200.
And we thought a buck 09 was bad. This is the 0.93.
Now this is a strikeout waiting to happen.
Yeah, it's either a strikeout or a home run waiting to happen. And I hope it's not. I hope it's the strikeout.
296 career home runs from Crush Davis. 0-1 count here. Bases loaded in the second for the Orioles. Brad Keller trying to get the Royals back to smooth sailing. One thing we need is more hits. And Crush Davis is swinging anything. 0-2 count here.
I don't think he has a...
Just throw it at the dugout.
He doesn't have an agenda as that bad at all. You swing at the high fastball, it's up and away. I'm surprised he didn't swing at that slider. But the changeup that's inside that you know it's going to come and almost hit you, I wouldn't even... No.
Once he made a home run here, it's the ring thunder.
I hope that doesn't happen, Bink.
I don't either.
You putting a chip down then?
No. I think it'll be a strikeout.
No, it's going to easily be it's going to be a ground out.
And Keller will field. This one goes home with it.
What are you doing, Keller? Oh, my gosh.
Well, he was going forward. He had to spin around and throw it to first. I understand the mentality. But man, that was dancing close with it.
That was dangerous. Holy cow.
Royals Hall of Fame in left field.
That's a...
Go visit that. Kurt Nelson, Hall of Fame director. Of course, the Royals on Wednesday night wore 42. Everybody wore 42.
Cool.
Jackie Robinson Day, Major League Baseball.
I enjoy that.
Here comes the leader in RBI and home runs for the Royals, Jorge Soler. Hip, hip.
Jorge. Nathan commented, wow, I'm guessing towards that remarkable play by Keller.
Boy, that is one that Jorge Soler loves. And Jorge will fly out to right field here.
I think it's carrying Bink.
It's carrying, but not enough.
You know what's funny, Bink? Jorge Soler came from Chicago. Didn't do anything in Chicago. When he came to Kansas City, it was 2019
Yeah,
World
one
Champion.
good year there.
Nah, not really.
Got a ring. He had, what, 16 home runs?
It wasn't. He was hurt most of the season. He didn't even play there in the World Series. But just think about this.
Got a ring.
Chicago could have picked Patrick Mahomes, and now you got two guys that are doing good in Kansas City.
That's true.
That's what I was getting at right there.
Sal Perez, 17th leading hitter in the American League. Sal Perez has 4 home runs, one short of Jorge Soler. They've all come to Kauffman Stadium.
You know who that guy is?
No.
I don't either. Apparently he wants to follow you or have a friend request with you.
I don't need any more friends. Minnesota up on Detroit in the first 1-0. And Perez will knock that to third. And 2 away. Comes Ryan O'Hearn.
The first baseman.
Ryan O'Hearn's been playing first base, platooning with Boom Boom McBroom. McBroom's having a really good year, and O'Hearn, this is a big opportunity for him here.
Yeah.
185 average. We might see McBroom later. As a matter of fact, O'Hearn needs to pick it up.
Yes, he does. McBroom is on the fourth on the team in RBIs with 11, I believe.
Count 1-0.
They had the shift on for O'Hearn.
O'Hearn needs this one.
Oh, that's slapped.
And that'll be the third out of the inning. For the Royals, we move to the top of the third. Jose Iglesias, the leadoff hitter for the Orioles. Bats first.
It's still 0-0, Bink. That's all that matters. It's still 0-0. Sorry, I'm talking to my hands a lot today. Royals are. It's just not. The batting. We saw what they were doing earlier. We saw what they're working on player by player. There's a lot of them right now are just trying to get in the cage. And I think that's the smartest thing to do.
We had to switch training habits a little bit with some of the guys. Hey, Keller fires that at 96 miles an hour for Keller. We haven't seen that a ton of Brad. Usually hovering around 95 for his top pitch, but 96.
96
Keller hits there.
With control that he pinpointed to where he wanted it in the strike zone, which is good.
Well, he's been good this year. The ERA is high, but the Royals seem to hit when he pitches.
That ERA is a little bit inflated because of what happened back behind the scenes here, but
yeah,
he got the win. All the wins matters.
He missed one start with back stiffness. That's when Brady Sager got his first start at Kauffman, and that ball's going to find Mondesi. Mondesi does not pick it up there at shortstop. Mondesi was looking to fire it in.
They ruled that as a
wasn't
hit.
watching the ball.
That's smart. They ruled that as a hit. Big reason why is because Mondesi was not playing out of position that much, but he had to get there. By the time he got there, Iglesias probably would have gotten to the bag.
Boy, Mondesi should have had to. He knew he needed to fire it quick.
Mm-hmm. Luckily, it stayed in the infield because the way the thing was slow rolling out to center field, and I'm not sure how Witt was playing in his position. Iglesias could have took that into a double. So it was a good idea to at least touch it, keep the ball in the infield, so he just has a single.
96 again for Keller. Boy, his four-seam velocity's been up tonight.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Urias has 5 RBI in the last 4 games for the Orioles. And that'll be foul.
47 pitches for Keller.
In the third.
You can double play here to keep that pitch count low. Strikes him out.
And strikeout number 3 for Keller on first base. It isn't really his fault.
No, it's not.
Number
He got exactly what he wanted. It was a grounder to the shortstop
19.
from Iglesias.
Trey Mancini, who struck out looking his first at bat.
86-mile-an-hour slider from Keller. It's Friday night, which means grab yourself a cold Miller Lite
It's a bit
from our friends at Miller Lite.
Buck night at the park.
Or a Vine Chiller. These are like those freezer pops that you used to have. You can buy a Vineyard Variety Pack. KCWineco.com is Lopez Tamandi for 2. And Brad Keller out of this inning as well. See if the Royals bats can get something started. There you see a nice play by Nicky Lopez. He'll flip it to Mondi, and Mondi will just fire over to Hearn for the double play.
It's good to get out of that inning after one hit went by. That's all.
Leading
That's all.
off for the Royals, the third baseman, Michael Franco.
Franco hitting 179. Such a hot hitter at the beginning of the year. It's kind of calmed down, but he is due, as we say in the world of baseball.
Yes, he is. He's very due.
We'll take that one for a strike. New addition to the Royals this year. Comes over from Philadelphia. And he'll swing at that one. 0-2 count on Franco.
Ball. One ball, two strikes.
That was close to a strike. And Franco will foul that one off. 1-2 count.
I got the count. 2-2.
Count starts going Franco's way. 2-2.
What you feel the Royals is
He'll
what you
take
need.
this one for a full count. He's battled his way
That's
back
good.
from 0-2 to 3-2.
That's what you need. You need that vision needs to come back from Michael Franco to know which pitch he wants.
He's taken some pitches here from Wojciechowski. He's been very efficient so far. Franco will knock that one to the shortstop. Relays it to Davis for 1.
Well, he saw some pitches.
You did see that.
The left fielder, Alex
Baltimore stands.
Gordon.
Baltimore's last place in the AL East.
Think about this, Bink. If the Royals were in this division, I think they'd be tied for first.
Yeah, 10-8. Yeah. Here comes Alex Gordon. He's hitting 400 earlier this year. Last week and a half. Been a tough stretch for Gordo.
Inside.
Take
Ball
that one
one.
for ball.
1,624 hits.
Alex Gordon squeezed the bat below the bubble. Takes a strike there, 1-1 count.
I wish the game would put his pine tar in his back of his jersey.
I wish it would too. And I wish the man in red would come back to the game.
Yeah, kind of missing it.
It's got to be the Wolf.
It's got to be the Wolf, Bink.
That Wolf. And Gordon get on first base and hit there. See if the Royals can get something started here with 1 out.
First hit of the night for the Royals.
Isn't going to mention it, but that's nice.
It's good. No, that's good. You broke up the no-hitter. That's all you got to do.
Here comes Nicky Lopez, 196 average. He does. He is tied for the lead in triples in the American League with 2. Hunter Dozier's tied with him as well, and Tom T. Phillips for Williams from the Mariners has 2. We saw that at 2-1 game.
Yep.
Against the Royals.
That same game, Nicky had a triple, and so did Hunter Dozier.
Okay. 2 RBI triples for Nicky this year. Playing at quality second base, though.
Nick Davies has put a chip down on Nicky Lopez.
There you go. And that is going to be out number 2. And one of your chips is gone, Mr. Davies.
The batter.
I like the
I like going outside
gumption,
the
though.
box.
comes Whit Merrifield.
You know what? Nick goes on, and if Nick Davis goes on Nicky Lopez. I don't know if he does it by the names wise. I want to put a chip on Whit right here.
Whit had a 6-game hitting
Outside,
streak
that's
that
the
was
ball.
broke up Wednesday night.
Chip down, Binkley. Chip down.
Chip down on Merrifield.
2-0.
2-0 count here on Whit. Yes, inside the Parkers do count. Little League home runs don't. If there's an error involved. I'm going to save mine for Monty. It'll take a strike there. 3-1 count. So Whit tried to watch that one go so we could get a easy
Allison
walk.
is watching with Dirty Sean currently. And also, Allison's cousin is married to Matt Strom of the Padres.
Is that right?
That's what he says.
How about that?
Another good cut. Healthy cut.
I've not eaten yet tonight, Kramer.
Should be a hit right there. I should score Gordon.
And that'll drop for a hit.
Here comes Gordon to the plate.
Alex Gordon slides home, and he's in there. 1-0 Royals here.
Now batting, number 27.
That's what the Royals needed. Here's my chip down on Monday. Got power from the left and right. Matter of fact, 2 years ago, further home run distance than any Royal. When he gets a hold of it, he gets a hold of it. You already lost one chip, didn't you? There,
Yes, on Witt.
And Mommy will take a
I got
cut
a
at
ball,
that
one
one.
strike.
Tied for second in the American League. We mentioned the 6 stolen bases he's had. Been an incredible player this year for the Royals. Hopefully he can stay healthy. His problem last year, just played in 102 games. Only 3 bases off stolen base lead with Malik Smith.
Save.
Check Witt at first.
Runner, runner, runner.
Here goes Witt.
And
Oh,
easily
easy.
slides into second. Witt's second stolen base of the year. Nice leadoff for Witt there. Look how fast he gets in there.
The fact that he went feet first on that slide, he knew he was going to get there.
2 outs for the Royals. Trying to get something else. A base hit here scores Witt. Oh, and Mondesi will strike out. Mondesi's been flirting with 400 this year. Takes that one. Party porch is packed at the Virtual K.
Looking good. Have you ever been over in that porch area, the
I
park
have.
porch?
I have.
So you seem like a partier.
Not really, but I have been on the porch.
Leading off for the Orioles.
It reminds me of one of my favorite Harry Carey moments with Steve Stone.
Renato.
It was back in the day when the Marlins were kind of new. And he goes,
1-0.
"Tell me something, Steve. You ever been alone in a room with a Marlin?" He goes, "No, Harry, I haven't." "Well, I have." He got locked in with the Marlin before a game.
The mascot Marlin?
Yeah.
That's great. That is great. That's a good story to have.
Hey, you ever been alone in a room with a Marlin? It's got to be the Wolf.
Got to be the Wolf.
Up next for
Hey, the Orioles get a leadoff hitter
the
right here.
designated hitter. Dwight.
Brad Keller has danced with fire in this game, but he's been able to get out of it unscathed.
Apparently the Crown Club is still the best from Nathan. I've never been in the Crown Club.
I wish I was there tonight. I would have been this game tonight. Love Friday games. Firework Fridays.
Oh, Friday, yeah. I wonder when tonight would have been the first night Fireworks Fridays would have
If they
happened.
win, we'll have some.
It's true. Well, I mean,
the game.
there's usually fireworks on Friday nights. It's
Yeah.
Buck night.
No, that's ball.
I wish there were dollar beers on Buck night.
Boy, it'd be nice to be out there and having a hot dog, a cold beer, and some nachos, watching some Royals baseball. This is a prelude to summer baseball.
Even though it's
Count for
40-something
2-1.
degrees outside. Hey, what Merrifield fan has said, yeah, Crown Club is amazing.
Yay. Thanks for That's going to be popped out to Whit Merrifield. Speaking of Merrifield, he'll catch that one for round number 1. Brad Keller on 57 pitches at this point. Top of the 4th.
Number 25, Anthony Santander.
Here comes Santander and a walk in the 2nd inning.
I'm pretty sure he's the Oriole that's representing him in the Players League.
Yeah, so yeah,
I think he is. And he's actually doing really well with him. Oh, that is launched.
Oh, and he'll crush that one.
Where's that land?
Santander hits a 2-run home run, 424 feet.
Yikes.
That was crushed, 106.3 off the bat for Santander. Wow, the Orioles quickly lead here, 2-1. Boy, he smokes this one. 106 off the bat. Oh. I mean, this ended up 424.
That had been over the bullpen, it was.
Wow. And that quickly, the Orioles lead 2-1.
The center fielder, Austin Hayes.
You know what I'm shocked with is the fact of how many other, because that's going to be flied out too, heard. So I haven't seen more other teams' fans join these presentations of Royals baseball. Like I say, I wouldn't be surprised if we see an Orioles fan pop in here.
I don't think the Orioles have fans.
I don't think they do either. I don't think they do. So the pitch speeds that were just presented, 96.
They used to have some. They were good. They all kind of
fizzled.
Jason Lockafor, they all left.
They're kind of like Chris Davis. They were good for a few seasons, and then they just fizzled out.
These O's ain't royal. Jeremy Guthrie, I remember tweeting that picture after that game, and he remembered. And he's like, didn't you? And I was like, yeah, but did you not expect you were wearing that shirt on MLB Network, Jeremy? If it wasn't me, be somebody else. He was good with it.
I got the count 1 and 2.
Yeah, Guthrie came from Baltimore, didn't he?
He played there. Guthrie played a lot of places. He pitched Game 7 of that 2014 World Series. I like Jay Guts. He used to join us every week. Santander had 20 home runs last year.
Santander's the one. Oh, nice.
My. Showing something there from the new right fielder of the Royals, Hunter Dozier. It's a nice diving grab. Boy, was that needed for Keller.
That's a morale boost for the team.
See that again in the highlights at the end of the game.
So hopefully we have more Royals highlights in the game rather than Orioles highlights in the game.
There's Heidi Wadney working for San Diego Studios tonight.
Yeah, I'm going to point this out. The Royals are about to bat, and we have Dozier, Soler, Perez coming up.
You and I have each lost a chip so far in this game.
I might have to use it. I'm going to have to use it this inning. Or should I wait till the Sonic Slam inning in the 6th?
You might as well.
I might just use it right now on the guy who just robbed the base hit, who's going to hit a home run.
Saying he's feeling it?
I think he's feeling it. I'll put a chip on Dozier.
Second chip of the night. He leads in the chip game. He's got 3. I've got 2. Kramer leads me by 1.
The last time I put a chip on Hunter Dozier, he hit a home run. And I'll put a chip on him again.
And Dozier will take that one for 95. 4-seamer from Wojciechoski. One time I had Wojciechoski do a top 10 Kowskis. Asher was not amongst them.
I don't think I knew who he was.
Well, Gronkowski was on it.
Yeah, okay, yeah. With Seabass on there, the Polish leg, it's a hit.
Oh, he gets a hit there. Not a home run like you were looking for, but it does get a hit.
At least the people that put chips on, they've got a hit. Whit got that RBI single, and now Dozier got a hit. This is still going to be a productive inning.
Royals need to get that run back. Big time home run for Santander. I don't know if that thing's even landed yet.
No, it landed. It wasn't that
Thing was steaming towards I-70.
You're gassing up Santana.
Look, 424, 106 off the bat.
Yeah, I know, but it's not like what we saw earlier on in the week with
Encarnacion.
Encarnacion.
You saw 107 with the White Sox.
Yeah, we saw that.
Saw a lot of home runs.
We saw a lot of yeah.
Jorge Soler leads the Royals in RBI and home run.
If you're new to this, with all the viewers that we've been getting currently, subscribe, like what you're seeing. Please like the video. Turn on notifications, and we do this for every single Royals game.
Everyone, the Royals would have played the Orioles tonight. Don't forget about this weekend. We will have Saturday and Sunday games for you at 1 o'clock.
Yes, we will.
Duffy and Junis will face Means, John Means, Gardner Edgerton product. Teammates of Bubba Starling in high school. It's coming up Sunday. And that'll go back to Wojciechoski for one. There's two.
Momentum killer.
The catcher.
54 pitches here in the fourth.
I like Salvi in this at-bat, B. Salvi's hit all of his home runs here in
Did you
Kansas
freeze?
City. No.
You haven't?
Nope, I'm still rolling fine.
Good. I froze. As long as had a little Wi-Fi technical difficulties this week. Do we apologize?
Yeah, let's knock on wood. It doesn't come back.
Knock on wood if you're with me.
Ball two.
Some of you watched that one. 2-1 count.
2 balls, 1 strike.
I'm curious, is anybody else's messing up? Just let us know in the chat.
It's always working fine.
Okay.
It's just my laptop giving me issues.
9 likes so far, almost a 10. As Binkley clicks the like button.
It didn't show on there. And Prezzo fished that one for
Off the tip of the glove.
We get there in time, and he won't. But Salvi at first. That's the end of the inning. We move to the fifth. With Crush Davis leading off for the Orioles.
We at least know there's going to be a strikeout coming, hopefully.
Or home run. Hopefully it's a strikeout.
Hopefully it's the strikeout. That's a long bat.
Scott Barlow has been on fire for the Royals this year in the bullpen with Jorge Lopez. Greg Holland recalled tonight for the Royals.
James
When
Dukes.
Sparkman down, Greg Holland back up. Holland was in with the Royals early in the season. And Davis will take a strike there. Here's Barlow and Lopez. Going with both righties in the bullpen tonight.
Jorge Lopez once again.
Got me the Wolf.
I think in order for him to not be called up in the bullpen, we got to probably. Oh, thank God that was foul.
Boy,
that was crushed.
That's the thing about Davis.
He squares one up. It's going. It's going.
He's feast or famine, which is mostly famine.
No.
He'll take that one. Count's looking his direction. 1-2.
Mark Reynolds still with the team after being in spring training. Huh. He wasn't on the MLB The Show roster that we've used to start the season with. So that's a good question, though.
Three balls, 2 strikes.
Up and inside.
He's a free agent.
So he was end up released.
Yeah, he's a free agent. He's not with
The first baseman, Mark Reynolds, or was it Matt Reynolds?
Mark Reynolds. He's not with him.
Oh, that's.
Oh my! Davis with the bat flip. Oh, Crush Davis. 413 feet. He smoked that. That's the hardest ball we've seen. 107.5. Crush Davis hits that a mile.
Chris Davis, he hits well at Kauffman.
So Santander and Davis, homer for the Orioles. Their runs coming all via home run. Strikeout or home runs for Davis. Little bat flip there. And he'll send that flying. Keller knows immediately. 3-1 Orioles here in the fifth.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Jose.
Okay, 95 miles an hour, four-seamer to Iglesias for Keller. None away here in the fifth inning.
Nope, that's it.
Friday night at the Virtual K.
Fireworks after the game.
45
Hopefully.
degrees now. A little bit on the chilly side. It's been chilly all week. Okay. Grab yourself a cold Miller Lite, our friends at Miller Lite. Or sip on a Vineyard Variety Pack at KCWineco.com. And O'Hearn. We'll go back and make the play for out number 1.
I'll be sipping on a nice cold Miller Lite after the game.
I think I will as well. Except I don't sip, I chug.
Well, I don't sip beer. I just drink it.
As you know.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Kramer Sansone. Broadcasting with me, as usual.
Not probably get down. I can
And
whip, dive for
drop
it.
in for a hit with Merrifield there. Limits the damage to a single. Kramer Sansone played his baseball at Northwest Missouri
The
State.
right fielder, number 16.
I'm a Chris Davis. I struck out or hit home runs.
That's right, he was a regular old Chris Davis from the left-handed side as well.
Exactly.
Trey Mancini, 0 for 2 tonight, strike out the ground out. 75th pitch for Brad Keller here in the 5th. And
Mancini struck out and grounded to a double play his last at bat. I think the Royals want that double play once again. 74 pitches now for Brad Keller, big baby.
it's got to be the Wolf. Royals need to snap what they're going through here. Still a winning record of 10-8, but losers of 6 out of the last 7 for the Virtual Royals. But this is the lineup we saw on opening day in Chicago. That ball will be flied to Alex Gordon for out number 2. Fire that one into Monty.
Now batting, the third baseman, Renato Nunez.
Renato Nunez coming up for
Double, a single, and a run tonight. He came in on that home run by Santander. Check Sirius at first base.
apparently Sonny and Chad Forever thinks Matt Reynolds equals Chris Owings. Oh, is Chris Owings still in the league? Look that up.
Don't forget to check out my Chiefs mock 8.0. Came out this morning. 610sports.com. Some and/ors for the Chiefs.
Bing, I'll give you 3 guesses at where Chris Owings is playing currently. I heard it's
Red Sox.
contractually. Is that your final answer?
Final answer.
That is incorrect. He plays for the Colorado Rockies. Apparently they see something of value.
James Dukes is thinking about getting the MVP edition for this game.
I wonder what do you get for the
I'm not sure.
I mean, you got the regular one, and I think that works perfectly. I feel like you get more like stubs or like you get packs, I'm guessing, for Diamond Dynasty. I know I got the MVP edition for 17 because it was King Griffey Jr.
Oh,
Of
yeah.
course, you get the metal case with Griffey on it from Seattle. I mean, I couldn't pass that up.
Well, it looked low to me, but he'll get a strike. 3-2 count, full count on Nunez. Brad Keller at pitch 81. This will be 82 for Big Baby here in the 5th. Barlow and Lopez warming up.
You know, I boycotted MLB The Show 19
Did you?
because Bryce Harper was on the cover.
And Keller will take this one. He'll fire it for out number 3 to end the inning. But Chris Davis, old Crush, hits one 107.5 off the bat. Absolutely launched that baseball.
You know, those are where he hit that. Those are great seats. I enjoy sitting. I enjoy sitting in the outfield during baseball games.
Royals, the first baseman,
Here comes Ryan O'Hearn. Looking for a hit. It's been escaping him. Platooning with Ryan McBroom this year.
If I had a chip, I would put it on right. I'd put it right here on O'Hearn.
Castro and Blyer warming up the O's. I still have a chip, but
I
hold off on it.
think you might want to do it right here, Bink.
Boy, Wojciechoski 0-1 with an 8.31. 8 2/3 inning pitch this season. It's been short outings so far. It's deepest he's gone in simulated baseball this year.
Nathan, this is a question directed to you. Do you think 16's the greatest MLB show so far?
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Hearn will take that one for a ball. 2-2 count.
Because I talked with Kling about this, and he still has 2016 as well. And
Does he?
I think I put over 192 hours on 16. I'm not converting that into days, but I played a lot of 2016. Nothing else to do when you're a college student.
Eat some ramens, play some show.
I'm not a big fan of ramen. I'll eat it, but I'm just not a big fan of it.
I had some macaroni yesterday with that buffalo sauce.
I'm telling you, you got to have it with barbecue.
That's right. That's what you've been saying.
The count
And
is
full count here for O'Hearn.
Yep, James Duke's favorite team is Major League Baseball is the Orioles.
James, just follow us. Subscribe to it.
We appreciate you
that.
subscribing to us.
Make sure to catch Royals baseball this weekend on Saturday and Sunday, starting at 1 o'clock. Live. And O'Hearn will
good
strike
pitch.
out there. Third strikeout for
Third baseman,
Wojciechowski.
number
Here comes
7.
Miguel Franco.
Michael Franco.
Play these every night. The Royals record 10-8 so far this season. If
0-1.
you're new to the show,
Yes.
every night that the Royals play, we play. They had a night off yesterday. We took a night off yesterday.
Ball.
It was a much needed night off. This was
I mocked.
yeah.
Sat around, I mocked.
I didn't do anything. I was planning on mocking, but I finished my mock today.
Well, you know what, Kramer? There's a time for mocking. There's a time not.
It's true.
I mocked. And Franco gets a hold of that one. I mean, out number 2. Trey Mancini makes the
The left
play.
fielder.
I think we're going to see
Alex
Brad Keller coming out next inning.
Gordon.
Probably with this pitch count. Here comes Gordo. Try to limit that bullpen as much as you can at this point. Alex Gordon will watch that in for a strike.
Two straight strikes on Gordon. Quick ones. Hope you're all enjoying your Friday nights.
Ball.
Almost up and
Down.
in
1
on
and
Gordon.
2.
Almost took it at the elbow. Should have leaned into that one. Another high fastball that's going to be swung on for strike 3.
Can you name me Alex Gordon's original jersey number?
7.
There you go. In the 5.
That was quick, wasn't it? That was a quick.
That was a quick answer.
Your attention, please. Now pitching.
Here
for
comes
the
Scott
Royals.
Barlow. Makes his 5th
Number
appearance for the
15.
Royals, and he's been fantastic this year. Just 1.5 ERA. Probably the best pitcher in the bullpen for the Royals. This pitching change brought to you by Red Delicious Apples. They're delicious.
And they are red. It's funny too with Scott Barlow's because if he starts off an inning, he'll give up he'll make sure to get 2 batters on, but then he'll get out of his own jam.
He's Mr. Jam.
He's Mr. Jam.
He came in the other day. The base was loaded, no outs, and got out of the inning.
I'm not a big fan of WWE anymore, Nick Davies.
Ball 1.
Not a big fan of Vince McMahon
The
anymore.
count 1-1.
Dwight Smith Jr., DH, for the O's tonight, 0-2. Dusty Likens asking Sun Chips or Pringles. Dirty Werewolf on Twitter. I'm going to say Pringles as Dwight Smith Jr. strikes out with Scott Barlow. Pringles. Pringles or Sun Chips?
No, give me Sun Chips.
Give me Pringles.
Give me the salsa Sun Chips are the best chips in the world.
Jalapeno Pringles for the win. Once again, you're wrong, Kramer.
I've been eating a lot of nacho cheese Doritos.
I'm sure
You cannot go wrong with those.
No.
Especially you crunch them, like put them in a burrito and you crunch them up in there.
See, once upon a time when you went to the store and you went for Doritos, there was nacho cheese, taco flavored, and Cool Ranch. Originally, there's just one.
Yep.
There's a million kinds of everything.
So are you more okay? So if you're going to go to the nacho cheese or Cool Ranch, which one would you pick?
Nacho.
See, at one point in time, I loved Core Ranch Doritos. Like, I'll still eat Core Ranch
I
Doritos,
love
but I'm starting to move back to the nacho.
Yeah, I like the taco
See,
flavor.
Nathan agrees with me on the sun chip salsa being the best.
Outside.
Taco flavored Doritos are good.
Never had taco flavored.
Santander at the plate now. 2-run homer earlier this game. Got to watch how you pitch him.
Ball, that's upstairs.
Slider at 87 for Barlow. 2-2 count. Thanks to Miller Lite for the sign.
Yeah.
The hats that Kramer and I are wearing. The Royals Miller Lite hats. From our friends at Miller Lite.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Curveball at 77 from Barlow. 3-2 count he works here.
Now, do you like Cheetos?
The hot ones.
I never had hot spicy Cheetos.
I do. It's good. But you always have to worry about the hands. You can sit everywhere, all over the remote everywhere.
Oh, the powder?
Yeah, you got to worry about that.
Because imagine, like, you scratch your face and you end up getting it in your eye.
Yeah.
That would suck.
You got to be careful with those Cheetos. It's a bad snack in the vehicle, to be honest with you.
Nathan says he likes Core Ranch over the nacho cheese version.
And Barlow will walk Santander.
Now batting, the center fielder, Austin Hayes.
The Dirty Werewolf. 0 for 2, Austin Hayes.
I wonder what he's been up to. I haven't seen Dusty in forever.
It's got to be the Wolf.
Gotta be the Wolf.
Ball, that's inside.
Seen him or good old Nick Price in a while.
Be nice to get the whole crew back together.
Yep.
Next Thursday night, there's no Royals game. It's perfect. It's Kramer and I in the air.
1
7
ball,
to
1
11.
strike.
But we will next Friday, though, be doing this at 1 o'clock.
Because we're on at night from 6 to 10. So we're an afternoon light for you for the Royals.
1 ball.
Barlow gets 2 strikes here, 1-2 count on Hayes. 0 for 2 is Austin Hayes. Center fielder for the Orioles. And he'll strike out.
For the second time of the night.
What's he talking about there?
The batter,
2
He
strikeouts.
swung at that. What's he,
Austin
Good pitch.
what's he thinking? He struck out. He swung at it. There's nothing to argue.
I don't think he's arguing. He's asking him, was that in the strike zone? I do that multiple times. Like when I'm batting, I always ask.
It was.
Yep. Barlow's 2 strikeouts that's coming from the pen.
I like what Barlow's brought to the table this year for the Virtual Royals.
Who are the Chiefs drafting?
I got him taking Patrick Queen or
think-
Zach Bond.
I think Kristen Fulton is a good pick for him at corner.
Rest mode.
It's true. We gotta get that going. Forgot to check the stats and the.
As usual,
Well, okay. You gotta bear with me on that one.
it's kind of been bad luck because the Royals just aren't winning since you're forgetting the box scores. And it'll drop fair.
Real question is, are they going to try to get the runner from first home? And they are.
And they
Wow,
will.
Wow, holy
Here's the
cow.
relay from Mondi to
Yeah.
Perez. Out.
Get tagged out of
At home plate. Santander thrown out. Big time out there. Keeping the score 3-1 Royals. Nicky Lopez will lead off the inning.
The real question is, why would you? I think he ran to the call. I'm looking at the replay system since we're
Ladies and
delayed.
Your attention,
Richard
please.
Bleer,
Now pitching for the
Blyer.
10th game for the Orioles already. This pitching change brought to you by Red Delicious Apples, Kramer. They're delicious.
And they are red. And he went through that stop sign. Yeah, that was on
Boy,
Santana.
that ball was just waiting for Perez to make the tag.
second baseman.
And Mondi's got a gun, too. When he gets that relay, we've seen that over and over this year.
I agree, Nathan is out by a mile. Sonic Slam inning. He put last chip on.
Comes Nicky Lopez, 2 career home runs for his first this year. 2 triples, though. Leads the American League. 5 runs he scored in the last 10 for the Royals.
And those 5 runs, I think the Royals have actually scored only 7? 6?
4 runs scored total against the White Sox this week. 13-3, 9-0, and 6-1.
Oh.
And Lopez gets a hold of that one.
Keep going.
And it'll be caught by Mancini, just kind of holding his arm there.
Now batting.
Kevin McCarthy in the bullpen for the Royals.
That looked good off the bat. That looked really good off the bat.
Left field.
Dying in the wind. Here comes Whit Merrifield. His .342 average. Came in as the top 20 hitter in the American League. Witt had a 6-game hitting streak broke up on Wednesday. Take that one in for a strike.
1's the count.
6 doubles, first on the Royals. It's tied with Adalberto Mondesi. Both of them Mondesi's third in hits in the American League. That's good enough for top 5 in the American League in doubles.
We saw Witt's 6-game hitting streak snap.
That's what he said, yeah.
And we saw that, but he's going to start a new one.
Snapped!
He's going to see a new one.
He always starts new streaks, right?
Yeah, he does. He'll go 6, he'll go 7, he'll go 8 games, and be like, you know what, this game,
19,
I'll choose not to hit this game so I can restart a new one, to do something fresh.
He likes starting new streaks. And he'll get a hit here.
About 2 hits on the night.
But Merrifield on first. Stole an easy base earlier in this game.
By the way, James, this is the franchise.
Number 27.
He's right behind. He's on the tail
And
of
Monty's
Mondesi.
third in hits in the American League. Whit Merrifield got his 2nd stolen base earlier.
See Boom at 11th on the team.
Might have to see him later.
If they keep keeping this lefty, man, maybe.
Schiller's trying to fire everybody up. The birthday cat a week or so ago.
2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago.
That's crazy.
Just runs by quickly.
These days, man. You see the hair still growing out.
Check Whit at first.
Is that the longest you've had your hair
It is.
in a while?
2-hit Whit, says Bob.
Runner. He's running too.
He's running again.
2 stolen base Whit.
Easily. Whit Merrifield gets his 3rd stolen base of the year.
2 hit Whit, 2 stolen base Whit.
He slides in
I
there.
like it. After they try to pick him off, that's the thing.
Single by Monty, he'll score Whit.
I'm trying to pick him off.
Check Whit at 2nd.
So we saw Whit a couple of nights ago get picked off at 2nd. It was early in the 1st inning as well.
And Monty takes that one for a strike. 0-2 count on Monty. 3rd in hits in the American League. Leads the Royals at 28. Well, they could use a Monty hit here. And Whit should stay at 2nd here. Austin Hayes will catch it. Fire it in. They'll keep Whit at 2nd.
Up next to the Royals, the right fielder, Hunter Dozier.
Here comes Dozier, 2nd on the Royals in RBI. I'd like to add to that total here.
We have a phone line that is active and it works in the post game. I'll put the phone number in the bottom of the 8th, so you all know that it works. I'll show the phone here.
Kramer holds up the phone. It's
Our phone.
Jason Kett's phone line.
Jason Kett's hotline, presented by the post game show.
What is your favorite baseball team? You're watching it. It's the Royals. Once went to the 1980 World Series with my mom. Sat in right field. Lifelong Royals fan. Grew up in this area.
Pull, that's inside.
Cutter 89. Richard.
Nope, that's a ball.
That was a good pitch, good sinker. That was outside.
2-2 count.
2-2.
Dozier's due, man.
Hit by Dozier will make this one-run game.
Last home run he hit was against. I'm trying to think. Did he have one in Toronto?
Oh, he's due.
Oh,
He's going to hit there. That'll score Merrifield. And the Royals now 3-2. As Dozier will knock in another run. Well, he ties Jorge Soler for the team lead in RBI.
The designated hitter, Jorge.
And speaking of Soler, here's his chance to knock in Dozier. Jorge Soler is due for a home run. My chip is down.
Your attention, please.
And they'll switch to Miguel Castro.
Number 50.
Finally bringing in a righty, making his 3rd appearance. This pitching change by the Orioles. Brought to you by Red Delicious Apples. They're delicious.
And they are red.
Nathan's putting a chip on Jorge as well. Thanks, James. 0 for 2 tonight. Jorge is due. And he'll foul that one off. Hip, hip.
Jorge.
Shout out to Mama Loca's Cantina. That'll be carrying our draft special Thursday night.
They will
Mansgrove,
be?
Missouri.
Nice.
Yeah. They typically will show this game for their drive-through customers to come in and get tacos.
Wish they would send us a picture of it, how it's set up there. That'd be kind of cool. See it.
Just ask Mark on Twitter.
I know he's watching right now. He might do it.
He might.
He's probably watching right now. He's probably hoping Jorge Soler does something.
I think we all are.
I think, other than Brett, who is your all-time favorite Royal? That's asked by Nick Davies.
Inside, ball one.
Oh. Like Cal McRae. Frank White. Saberhagen. As Jorge Soler strikes out. We'll go Brett Saberhagen. "3-2. Royals get another run, closing this thing up.
I wouldn't say he's one of my favorite Royals, but I'll let you guess who it is. I'll describe what he did in
Okay.
Major League Baseball. He wants.
I remember you only go 2005. And
The first
Oh no,
baseman,
I'm going
19.
one of them. I have a handful of Royals players I like.
all right, what'd they do?
What he once did was drop a foul ball, but they still ruled it out in PNC Park. He didn't catch it.
See.
He didn't catch it.
Righty and lefty for the Royals. Stop on the hill.
You remember that play? It happened recently. He acted like
PNC Park. Moose?
nope. He acted like he caught it,
1-1.
but he fell over the side, dropped it, and still picked it up and said he caught it
Gordon?
out in right field.
Oh, right field. Brett Phillips.
Mitch Meyer.
Mitch Meyer.
Remember
Two on
that?
the count.
Oh, Mitch Meyer. He's the Houdini. That's what I like to call him.
Wade Davis once told Vernon and I that one of the toughest players he ever faced was Kyle Farnsworth.
Oh.
His teammates. And he was voted, honestly, by Major League Baseball players. The last guy he's playing semi-pro football.
Oh, yeah,
That's
he
it, I
is.
think, at this point. Chris Davis, who homered at 109 miles an hour, strikes out here. Strikeout or home run for Chris Davis.
Batter, number 11. Shortstop.
Gave the Orioles their
Jose.
third run of the night on that home run, but he'll strike out here. Scott Barlow gets another one. Barlow's been good for the Royals.
No, I think all-time Royal I like Zach Greinke in a Royals uniform.
Stomach McCarthy.
I used to have a Carlos Beltran shirt when I was young growing up.
Did you?
Yep.
Whit Merrifield almost joined Amos Otis and Carlos Beltran for guys that steal or hit 20 home runs and steal 30 bases. Hit 19 home runs that year. 17.
Mm-hmm.
He started the season off in AAA, and I remember he hit the
The
fence
second baseman.
against Detroit the final game of the year.
Uriah.
Here comes Ramon Urias, single in the fifth, 1 for 3. 2 outs here in the seventh.
Yeah.
Don't forget we got the seventh inning stretch coming
That's
up.
true.
Where we sing "Take Me Out to the Ball Game." Per tradition, this will be our 19th rendition of it.
Nick Davies likes Aoki from the Royals.
Or Aoki.
Ball,
Nori
that's out.
Aoki. I wonder what he's doing now these days. He was in San Francisco before he came to Kansas City. Didn't he go to Seattle after that?
2 balls.
Hey, you should see the attention he got too. He had a lot of
Oh, he
writers
is.
just to sign for him.
I enjoyed Jeff Francoeur.
Fritchie. Fritchie always called me
Count
Bob
3-0.
Wickman. So they look like
Oh,
Bob
yeah, I've already
Wickman.
told me that.
No, ball 4.
And Barlow draw a walk there for Urias.
The right fielder.
Top of the seventh, here comes Trey Mancini. He's over 3 tonight for the Orioles.
Barlow up to 30 pitches coming in once he's going to throw this first one to Trey. You got to think you might have to not. He's a long reliever for a reason, but he's got to think. Put it over to the rest of the bullpen's arms.
1-0.
Slider at 84 for Barlow. Fire that one in. Slider for 82 miles an hour. 1-1 count on Mancini.
And that slap at the middle.
And he'll get a hit there. 2-1 for the Orioles. 2 outs.
Angel Baroa. I remember that.
Up next for the Orioles, the third baseman, Renato Nunez.
That was hard hit up the middle. He squared that one up to a tee. Luckily, he didn't get a good launch angle, or that probably could have went
Number
into
63.
the fountains.
Josh Stamon will come in here with 2 away. This pitching change brought to you by Red Delicious Apples. They're delicious.
And they are red. I almost said they were
Only
apples.
4 times there have been 20-30 for the Royals. Beltran did it 3 times. Davis only did it once.
Oh, wow.
Their slugger trying to put the little voodoo on the Orioles.
Why is he putting them on the Royals?
I mean the Orioles.
I was gonna say, what's
No,
who's Slugger
gotta be
rooting
the
for?
Wolf.
Gotta be the Wolf. That'd be kind of cool. That's at MLB, and they're not going to because of the NFL. But if they had, like, say, Casey Wolf show up every once in a while on the MLB The Show presentation,
that'd be cool. Then we could say it's got to be the Wolf.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Stamon on a curveball at 81 miles an hour. He tiptoes around 100 miles an hour and 4-seam. For 13 likes now, Kramer.
nice.
14 with mine. Doesn't show up. Me and Stamon will fire that and Perez gets it.
Hope you're all enjoying your Friday night with us.
That's right. Cold beer, hot dogs, and Miller Lite. Nachos. 1-2 count. And Dozier should be there for the 3rd out. 7th inning stretch time.
3, 2, 1.
Take me out to the ball game. Take me out to the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jacks. I don't care if I ever get back for its root. Root for the Royals.
If
They don't win, it's a shame.
Or it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out of the old ball game.
Thank you, Kramer. Sal Perez steps in.
Good old Sally, he's due for a knock. Hit a bloop and blast from the Royals. Let's see that.
He's been hitting the ball well at Kauffman Stadium. This is a good game. 3-2. Bottom of the 7th. Royals looking for that run. All the runs coming via home run with the Orioles.
That 2-run shot by Santander back in the 4th, and that solo by
Chris
the
Davis.
5th by Chris Crush Davis.
1-2 count on Salvi.
Happy birthday, Dirty Sean.
Happy birthday, Dirty Sean. Happy birthday to you.
That's ball 2.
And Sal Perez will check that. 2-2 count.
Apparently Bob Fesco's birthday on Sunday. Is it Fesco's birthday on Sunday?
I think so. It is an April birthday. I'm bad with dates, but I do believe it's Fesco's birthday.
I think every day should be Fesco's birthday.
Ryan O'Hearn's on deck. It'll be interesting if Virtual Matheny stays with him or goes boom boom.
That's ball 4.
I think we should stay with him.
And Salvi will take a walk. Oil's in business here. Salvador Perez, who has a stolen base this year. No one's watching it.
No, yeah,
He's quick and he's sly.
he's agile. They don't expect him to run, but he has. I think you're going to see O'Hearn launch a ball into the fountains. I mean, you still have one more chip to use, right?
No, I'm out.
You're out.
I'm
Hey,
out.
if you're somebody in the chat line, the YouTube chat box, I would put chip on O'Hearn.
You know, O'Hearn will take this one for the ball. 96-mile sinker on Castro. Oils with the leadoff man on.
Oh, get out ball.
And O'Hearn will hit that one a mile, but foul.
That was fair. That would have been gone. Putting it out there.
Chipping O'Hearn from Dirty Sean, the birthday boy.
He's smart. He's smart for doing it.
O'Hearn is due.
He's been well overdue, Bink.
Everybody's on their feet.
swinging some healthy stick.
1-2 count on a Hearn. Royals needed extra run. And Hearn will foul that one off.
He's
already the 18th pitch here for Castro.
Staying alive, staying alive. Staying alive.
Watch that 2-2 count.
You don't know what to expect from us when we're watching Royals games. Oh.
He strikes out there looking. Ryan O'Hearn.
The batter, the third baseman, Michael.
Oh, that
Boy,
looked like
that
it was
was
outside. I would.
I'm with you on that one.
That looked outside.
Looked to be outside to me as well. One away, one on. Sal Perez still at first. To Miguel Franco here. They'll change pitchers. They go with the lefty, Tanner Scott. Fourth appearance. Some pitching changed by the Orioles. Brought to you by Red Delicious Apples. They're delicious.
And they are red. I'm shocked they bring in a lefty against Franco. And Franco is known for hitting off of lefties. And he
gets him with fire here.
It's not my call.
But he's been good. He's got a 0 ERA this year. Tanner Scott's fourth appearance.
About to change in a second, Binkley.
I hope so.
Ball one.
That's going to be a ball. 90 miles an hour on the slider. And a sink. 95. High velocity on the sink. Essentially a two-season.
Oh, runner Salvi. Hit and run. He beat that out at first.
And, Davis gets it in. Salvi goes to second on the hit and run. Alex Gordon here.
I'm shocked they haven't pinch ran Salvi in this situation. You put Cam Gallagher behind the dish, but you're trying to tie this game up.
In there.
Yep.
Brett Phillips. Tanner Scott gets the sign. Austin Lyons. And Gordon fouled that one off.
But then there's also another chance in the bottom of the ninth we're going to see Salvi bat. So, I mean, I understand the situation of not doing it, but then I do understand it for doing it.
143 with runners in scoring position this season for Gordon.
Ball, that's out.
Givens and Armstrong, both righties in the pin for the Orioles. And Gordo swing at that one. 1-2 count on Gordo. 2 outs. Salvador Perez on second.
Ball, that's
Gordo
out.
will take that one. Gordo will chap that one down. Nick Davies, a former Marine.
Thank you for serving.
Thank you. And Gordon strikes out to end the inning. A couple more chances here for the Royals. Leadoff, man gets on, and Salvador Perez. And Royals couldn't move him in. Tanner Scott continues being good for the Orioles.
Royals need some hits here. They need some more hits. I know they have 2 runs on. They have a handful of hits. Nothing really much with bottom of the order unless you're talking about Alex Gordon hitting it in the 3rd, I believe.
Josh Stamon will bring Dwight Smith Jr. down.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
95 miles an hour. Greg Holland and Kevin McCarthy warm up for Mike Matheny, a couple righties. Could see some Trevor Rosenthal tonight as well. And that one fired in at 95 miles an hour on the 2-seamer by Josh Stamon.
2 is the count.
Two count for Stallmont. 11 pitches in. But Dwight Smith Jr. is 0 for 3, which is a good sign. He's going to go 1 for 4 now. Hit up the middle.
And he'll reach base and run away here in the 8th.
The left fielder, number 25.
Now the
Anthony.
Royals just need to get a double play here. I know Anthony Santander is 1 for 1 on the night. He has walked twice and has hit this 2-run shot home run that we're seeing the highlights of now. So this might be a good idea to maybe throw a changeup low or try to get some stuff that's low in the zone so you can at least induce that double play and hopefully get the 2 outs quickly. Then you can go on to Austin Hayes after that. Let's see what they do. Let's see what Stallmont does to Santander.
Close game here at the Virtual K. Royals looking for a win. Danny Duffy on the mound for the Royals tomorrow. 2-1 with 1.40 ERA.
0-2 is the count.
0-2 count on Santander. There's a big home run earlier. 2-run shot for the Orioles.
So those 2 pitches keeping the ball low. That's what you need to do against a hot, visualized hitting batter at the plate. Curveball.
And that'll get away from Salvador Perez. And that'll move a runner for the Orioles. Wild pitch for Stallmont. Salvador Perez not able to corral that one. That was tough. That's some action on it.
That a nasty. That curveball went nasty into the dirt and bounced the other way, hitting off the top side of his shoulder pad. It's a weird looking angle.
White Smith Jr. on second base.
2 balls.
Stallmont high there. 95 mile an hour. 2-seamer.
You miss low, you miss high, you're going to get it right down the middle here.
And that'll chop to Merrifield.
I think I'll throw it on home.
Everybody's safe.
Up next for the Orioles.
Right, you got to get it now. This is a strikeout situation now. Good thing for Dozier getting that ball in quickly so you know that Dwight Smith Jr. did not score from second. So a heads-up defensive play.
First and third, no out here for the Orioles in the 8th. Austin Hayes 0 for 3 tonight. Struck out his last time at bat. Stallmont will get the sign and looks in.
That's a ball.
96 miles an hour. 1-0 count.
That looked like that was a strike. It would have been the strike zone, but it was called a ball. Human error by the virtual umpire.
Ball, that's just out.
And 2-0 count here.
Hey!
And he fires that at 96 miles an hour. 2-1. And that'll drop for an RBI and a hit. As the Orioles now lead 4-2. No outs here in the 8th.
Now batting, the catcher, Austin Wynn.
Darn it.
It's all right. It's all right, Bink. There's still plenty. There's 6 outs to work with for the Royals. You can score at least 2 the next inning. Make sure no one else scores this inning. They're fine.
Got to get out number 1 here. Austin wins. Hit this one foul.
That's out. 1-1.
Still, a ground ball can get 2 outs, but you can get a strikeout. I think a
wins
strikeout.
it. Swing it down. 1-2 count.
The strikeout is what you need here. Then you can do the double play after with Chris Davis on deck. Hopefully, I mean, back to back. Honestly, if you can get a double play here, strike out Chris Davis, that'd be even better.
Oh. Many strikes out looking. That's
good.
what you ordered there, Kramer.
Strike out, and either do a double play or strike him out. Just make sure you do not give Chris Davis a pitch that he can hit, because we saw what he's already done earlier this game.
Almost hit rivals. That home run earlier. All but one run coming via the home run for the Orioles. 0-1 count. Stammel's up here on Davis.
See that runners in scoring position. He's batting a 0.91. That's just dreadful.
They came in hitting 93.93.
That's batting
97 on a four-seamer there.
He's batting a 106 now.
2 home runs on the season for Crush Davis.
That
and
works.
It should be popped out for out number 2. Franco gets underneath that one. It's 2 away.
That works.
Royals trying to keep this man at 4-2.
Now with Jose Iglesias, who has just 1 hit on the night.
Single in the third.
He's it's a good situation if you're Stalmont to at least get only out of the inning. We're just only giving up 1.
Ball. Count 1-0.
Fire that one in for strike.
1-1.
85 on the curveball. One-two count here for Stamont. See if he brings the heat again.
I wish we could see another 7 innings. 7 runs in an inning like they did back in Detroit in that 2-game series.
Need the bats to come alive.
Now at least we know that the Royals can do it. They can pour on
Even the comeback kings earlier this year. And Stamont gets another strike out there swinging.
You needed it.
4-2 Orioles. It's Nicky Lopez, Whit Merrifield, and Adalberto Mondesi.
That's what I like about Lopez
for the Royals.
in the 9-hole. When he gets on base, that's a thing that he does.
Speed.
His average isn't the greatest at 189, but he can get on base.
Leading off.
Boy, a triple would be nice here for Lopez.
The second baseman.
2 this year.
Nicky Lopez.
Bulked up Nicky Lopez.
But I'm going to Mr. Steal Your Girl, Nicky Lopez.
0-1's the count.
98 miles an hour from Tanner Scott there. Boy, he's been good this year. Can you say trade candidate?
Oh yeah, easily. They're 6-12 right now. Yeah, they're going to be. That's a trade bait piece.
Hasn't been touched up for a run this year. Tanner's got an 0-2 count here on Lopez.
Oh, beautiful night here at the K. Oh,
sure
stay
is.
fair.
Oh, Lopez.
Oh, look at that.
Could hit home run number 1 on the year if it just straightens out.
He knows the 2's out in front. He had a nice hit ball that was flied out to right field, but it had some carry to it.
Oh, and he'll strike out there. Here comes Whit Merrifield with 2 hits already in this game.
And
Now batting.
DJ says, "Let's go Royals."
Merrifield.
This is like player pitching comparison.
Here comes 2-hit Whit. Already with the 2 hits, 2 for 3. 1 hit behind Adalberto Mondesi for the team lead.
Ball, that's upstairs.
50 righty matchup here. Gotta be the Wolf.
Gotta be it. Two hit Whit, 2 stolen base Whit. Let's go 3 hit Whit and 3 stolen base Whit.
Boy, Whit and Mondi, he can get up for the power of the lineup comes up.
If Whit gets on, I think Mondesi will get on as well.
2 balls, 1 strike.
2-1 count here for Tanner
I
Scott.
just had that feeling. You know, you have that sense of like, okay, this is what's going to happen. I have a feeling.
Your feelings have been on point. 3 called home runs this year. And Witt to the second base.
pulled off.
Pulls off Davis. And Witt's on base. Already stolen base tonight. 2 of them.
It's true.
For Whit Merrifield.
Now, that would probably be ruled as an error. I'm not sure. I see if
And
it's
pulled Davis off the bag. Whit Merrifield, second and third stolen base. And Mondi will bat from the right side against the lefty. 0 for 3 tonight for Mondi. 7th in the American League in hitting.
that 382 average dropped down to a 368 so far this game. I bet after hits into the 370s once again.
See if Witt gets on second here.
I can see a hit and run action going. Royals like doing that. They especially do it when Salvi's on base.
Tanner Scott's took the steal on. He's got the high velocity. He'll check Witt at first. 4-2 Orioles here in the 8th inning. 1 away. Everybody's on their feet. Well, most everybody.
Ball 1.
That
That one at 95.
was a great take by Mondesi. That looked like it was going to be a strike. Probably should have been a strike, but that was a great take. High thrower.
That one pulls Davis off the bag.
You gotta anticipate Witt stealing.
Oh, yeah.
There we go.
And Mondi
Just hung up there a
will
little
fly
too
out
long.
to Mancini.
Now batting.
Or Santana.
Right fielder, Hunter.
Oh, no.
No, it's
Mancini's
Mancini.
right.
You got it. Yeah.
Your attention, please.
Pitching changed by the Orioles. Here comes Michael Gibbons. His 8th appearance for the Orioles. 7.94 ERA. This pitching change brought to you by Red Delicious Apples. They're delicious.
And they are red. It's shocking to see this is our 4th or 5th pitcher the Cats came out of the pen from the Orioles.
They've been working it strong. Tanner Scott was good for him.
It was.
Here comes Hunter Dozier. He didn't like that lefty-righty matchup here. So it'll be a righty-righty matchup. So righty Gibbons comes in. For the lefty, Tanner Scott.
Oh, that was sitting there.
Boy,
0-1.
That's,
slider at 86.
that had my mouth salivating.
4-2 Orioles. Witt on first.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Dozier already 2 for 3. I can see him going 3 for 4. Ball in the gap easily scores a Witt.
And he'll swing at that one. Can Davis get under it? And he will.
It's like Solaire hit him with the bat.
On to the 9th. 4-2 Orioles. Urias, Mancini, Nunez will be the hitters. So we go to the 9th inning. Royals looking for that win. Here comes Kevin McCarthy, old mac and cheese for the Royals. 5 innings for Mac that was called up in the Toronto series. This pitching change brought to you by Red Delicious Apples. They're delicious.
And they are red.
Post-game phone line, 913-744-3864.
The second baseman,
With a live call in for the postgame.
Urias.
And mac and
0-1
cheese
the
will be
count.
strike 1. Royals have one more chance. Seen only 1 extra inning game for the Royals this year. And McCarthy quickly gets him 0-2. And McCarthy will record the first out of the inning on strikeout.
That's what he needed. His first strikeout. I believe that's not his first strikeout of the year. No, there's no way. Just out of the night.
Gray. Mancini.
But it's good to get.
Rough first time he came up.
Yes,
Bo
it
Bichette.
was. Bo Bichette teed off on him.
Couple home runs in that series, and then he calmed down. The White Sox touched him up the other night. White Sox are touching up everybody. Once again, Kevin McCarthy will be ahead in the count. Trey Mancini, 1 for 4 tonight. Singled last time up.
Sean says, let's go Royals.
1 o'clock is the action on Saturday. Eddie Murphy on the mound. Versus Wade LeBlanc.
Lucky lefty action.
1-1 count here. And McCarthy will quickly get this to 1-2. Should be quick to Mondesi. Round number 2.
2 quick outs for McCarthy to come out of the pen.
Third baseman, Renato Nunez.
Renato Nunez.
Playing third base tonight for the Orioles. And McCarthy quickly gets on top of this with 1-0. Or 1, excuse me.
Swinging strike on it. It's a good pitch.
I do, Nick. And McCarthy will get the ground to Lopez. Lopez to Hearn. Out number 3. Kevin McCarthy looked sharp that inning.
Getting out of it, 1, 2, 3 quickly. Now the Royals just have to wake up the bats. Soler, Perez, and O'Hearn.
If O'Hearn bats.
I think we'll see O'Hearn bat. I might as well.
Attention, please.
Well, you got the lefty Paul Fry, their closer.
Number
Paul Fry
51.
comes in his 5th appearance for the Orioles. Sparkling ERA.
We might see McBroom.
We might.
I think we will see McBroom through the lefty.
Gotta be the Wolf.
Gotta.
Leading up for the Royals.
Lefty-righty matchup
Designated
here.
hitter, Jorge.
Ryan Slair. Slair due 0 for 3 tonight.
No, that's down.
And Slair will take that one for a ball.
Yeah, his last plate appearance was a strikeout. Flew out to right field in the first, and he also worked in double play.
That's ball 2.
2 quick balls on.
2-0 count here for Soler. Power with 5 home runs. Perez next with 4. You can use him here.
Oh, out in
Nice.
front of it. He's expecting a
Swing at
fast.
I-70 there.
He expected a fastball, got the changeup.
Paul Fry. And Soler will touch
send
that
ball.
one.
Get out, ball.
Carry.
That's gone.
To watch that one. Soler hits his 6th home run of the year. 106 off the bat, 398 feet. Hip, hip.
Jorge.
4-3 Orioles. No outs here in the 9th. Up will come Salvador Perez with 4 home runs this year, all of them at the K. Jorge Soler knocks that one in. The 3rd home run we've seen tonight. Santana, Crush Davis, and Jorge Soler. Soler crushed that one. Right into the bullpen of the Orioles. 398 feet. Here comes Salvador Perez. 0 for 2 tonight.
Oh, that's off the plate.
Perez walked his last time up.
Oh, back to
and
back.
he
Here we go.
crushes that one. He's waving it fair.
on.
Will it be? It will.
Yes.
Tie game.
Oh, wait, they called it foul.
Oh, it's foul. Are you kidding me?
No.
That was fair.
Oh.
Oh, man. Oh, you even flipped that bat. I thought it was gone. And so did Sal. That would have tied this
He
up.
started taking off to first base.
Oh, 2-1 count on Perez.
No, that's
Watch
Oh,
that one. 3-1 count.
gosh.
Ryan O'Hearn waits on deck at this point.
That's rough. That is rough, Baker.
Gotta be the Wolf. And Perez
gonna
will
walk.
block.
I think we go
Here
McBroom.
goes the change for Matheny. He'll go with Ryan McBroom.
Now back.
One of the Royals' best hitters this season.
Number 66.
What the heck is this? Save it. Substitutions. Let's go to McBroom.
Ladies
Let's go to team select. Back to
Gentlemen,
this.
Here comes Boo Boo McBroom. 3 home runs on the
man.
season.
That
number
was,
9.
He'll bat for Ryan O'Hearn.
Ryan
Lefty-righty matchup.
Brew.
Ryan McBroom with Sal Perez on. No outs here in the ninth.
0-1 for count.
Broom can win this game with one swing of the bat.
That's true, he can. Oh, wow, this is a... Oh, did he get enough of it? Did he get enough of it? Did he get enough of it?
Will it be a walk-off? No!
Oh.
Caught at the fence.
Oh, dang, that's...
Oh, McBroom almost won this game for a walk-off. Santana gets it at the fence.
That was so close, big.
Well, I thought Salvy's going to tie this up, too.
I thought Salvi tied. I thought there was a walk-off
Boy,
there.
Up to Franco. One away here in the ninth.
Just one. I'm surprised Salvi's still on first base, and they didn't go for a pinch runner.
A nightly high, 31 watching.
Oh, get out,
Yes,
ball. Get out,
Franco.
ball. Get out, ball.
Will it be?
Yes.
Oh! Home run! A walk-off. Miguel Franco, his third home run of the season. The fireworks explode at the K. A walk-off for Franco, and the Royals will win this one 5-4. Wow! Boy, so close on Salvador Perez's home run, so close on McBroom. Franco touches him up. And Franco will get the walk-off as the Royals celebrate on a Friday night.
Holy
and the
cow,
fireworks
Binkley.
will go. Wow. What a game. What a game. Watch Franco hit this one. Looked like it was going foul, but it stayed fair. No ERA this year for Fry. Not so fast. Franco will knock this one in. Crushes that ball. It stays fair. Hits the foul ball. And the Royals walk this one off. And the Royals will move to 11-8. They were just one game back of the Indians tonight.
Holy
And his
cow,
Whit
Binkley.
Merrifield will be the player of the game. He'll get a little talking after the game. But 913-744-3864 is the post-game call-in. Whit Merrifield named player of the game. The no-hit was bigger than Franco.
Gee, Binkley, I am shaking right now.
No, we
Holy
needed to see
cow.
that. Whit Merrifield, a little Topps baseball card there.
That was a
Couple hits for Whit, 2-hit Whit tonight.
We're getting to see some magic here tonight, man. That was good.
913-744-3864 is the postgame as the Royals walked this one off and improved to 11-8. Royals had lost 6 of 7. They needed this one after being swept by the White Sox this week. The Orioles moved to 6-13. Home runs by Santander and Crush Davis tonight. Jorge Soler, the big home run of the night for the Royals. And then we almost had a home run by Perez. And we almost had one by McBroom. And then we had one by Franco.
Oh, my gosh, Binkley. He was first pitch swinging.
Oh, Marine got her chip.
And, I got the chip perfect.
So you finally got one.
Marine. Hey, perfect. Swing first pitch. I think it was a slider coming on in. He swung, got the bat head out in front of it. Off the foul pole, Binkley. It barely went out. That's the thing. We're off by probably about a
It hit the
foot.
pole. Whit Merrifield 3 hits tonight, not 2. Kevin McCarthy will get the win. He came in and looked fantastic for the Royals tonight as Kevin McCarthy gets the win. Paul Fry takes the loss. 3 earned runs. Paul Fry came in tonight, no earned runs for the Orioles this year. In 9 appearances? Crush Davis 1 for 4, homer and an RBI. Whit Merrifield 3 for 4 RBI. 4 tonight, Kansas City Royals. Whit Merrifield leads the way with 3 hits. Now with the Royals lead, he was 1 behind Mondesi. Mondesi goes 0 for 4 tonight. Dozier 2 for 4. Jorge Soler 1 for 4, but that one being a big home run. And Miguel Franco, one hit, 2 ribs, but it was the walk-off home run for the former Philly, Miguel Franco. Brad Keller got to start tonight, goes 5 innings. He had 3 wins, 1 shy of the simulated baseball lead. Gives up 6 hits, 2 walks, 3 strikeouts for him. Scott Barlow, 1 2/3 inning. 2 walks for him and 3 strikeouts. We saw Stamont for an inning and a third, but it was Kevin McCarthy coming in for an inning, and boy, he did look good, shaving that ERA down to 7.5. But the winning pitcher, Kevin McCarthy. Mac and Cheese will take the win tonight. Here's the highlights. Here's Whit Merrifield when he singled, got an RBI here. And, of course, it's Santana, 424. This was 2 RBI. This put the Orioles up 2-1 to
fact that the
On the boys in
Royals
blue.
scored 3 runs in the 9th inning, Binkley. I knew it was possible. Then you got
Wow.
Jorge Soler leading off with the bomb.
Hip, hip.
Jorge. Then Michael Franco. I still can't. I'm surprised he's not player of the game. I know he had 1 for 4, but the fact that he had this was that amazing diving play by
That's a
Dozier.
diving catch by Dozier. Looking
But
good in right field
the fact
tonight.
that Franco hit a home run, he hasn't had a hit in like forever, and it's a walk off. I'm glad he's staying in the lineup.
Here's the home run for Crush Davis. Making this score 3-1. Again, the onslaught of home runs by the Orioles tonight. Boy, the Royals needed a comeback, though. They waited till the 9th inning, but they needed it.
Hey, it's Bink. They had 3 outs. They had 6 outs to work with, and they had 3 outs to work with, and they had 2 outs, and it happened. See, the Royals were inching it the entire
Been
time.
waiting for a walk-off, and we finally got one.
Most
Boy,
exciting
there were
thing.
so many close ones, too.
Oh.
Perez, we thought that was going to tie the game up.
O'Hearn, no,
Big
Big
Brew.
Brew had the warning track,
Into the morning, yeah.
and then Franco teed it off. Oh man, I'm ready to see those highlights in the bottom of the 9th. Yeah, feel free to give us a call, 913-744-3864. We're going to talk about anything you want on this.
Royals go to 11-8. Royals were 1 game back of the Indians. They're still in action tonight.
This was an impressive win by the Royals. Even though it looked like it was the Orioles the entire time leading it, it's good that they never gave up, and that's exactly what happened.
Here's the RBI for the Orioles. This made the game 4-2. It's Austin Hayes gets the RBI. And here's Jorge Soler. This is with the 9th inning magic. Jorge Soler's shot here into the bullpen of the Orioles made this game 4-3.
We appreciate that, Zach Johnson. Thanks for coming in and watching. But I wonder if they're going to show the highlights to McBroom, because I know it's going right to it. 347.
Here's Franco. This is the game winner right here. Looked like it was going foul,
Doink.
but doinks the pole, and that's it. Didn't matter. 347 feet for a couple ribs, and the Royals get the win over the Orioles.
I'm just going to play this again because I just want to keep talking about this. The Royals, they showed this game. This is why you don't give up. And I feel like the Orioles thought they had it. There's a reason why they're 6-12. There's a reason why they are that, and it's showing right now as they I guess, regressed to 6-13. The Royals,
Maybe this will spin the Royals around.
I think this might
Be back in the winning ways.
Yes, I think this is exactly what they needed for going off of a small, less than
Well, see, this sparks them, man. A walk-off home run can spark them.
That's true, and I think it will. I really do.
Well, Mikel Franco needed that.
Oh, he
If
did.
you talk about a much-needed hit, that was it.
Oh, it was definitely timely. It was much needed, and the fact that it happened and we're here to witness it. I bet if baseball doesn't happen at all this season, regular baseball, real baseball, I hope we're going to see more exciting times for the virtual Royals coming into fruition.
Yeah, 11-8 now are the virtual Royals. Needed this one. They dominated the AL Central, but a charge by the Indians, and the Royals have fallen behind in the White Sox. 11-8 on the season. They came in like the Royals. They came in and swept the Royals after losing 2 of 3 to the Royals the first game of the year. That was an important out there. As Sal Perez easily had that one at home.
That was the most interesting play too, because he blew through that stop sign, and if it could have had at least got another run the inning. So it's a good thing he blew through that, and the Royals probably didn't win tonight. That's why the big things you got to pay attention, and that's one of the big reasons why the Orioles lost. But minus the pitching in the 9th inning from their closer Fry. I think it was Fry.
Yeah, it was Fry, and he hadn't had any runs scored on him this year.
Fry was fried in the 9th inning.
This is what made the score 4-2.
Hey, thank you, Dirty Sean. Thanks for tuning in.
2 home runs in the 9th for the Royals. Soler started things off here. That 390-foot shot that left the bat at 106.9 miles an hour. That'll bounce up from the bullpen to the stands. Ball had some velocity on it, but gave a souvenir.
I'm pretty sure.
This one was the walk-off. Mikel Franco launches that one, doinks the pole. Doesn't matter.
Impressive, man. Impressive.
Danny Duffy on the mound tomorrow for the Royals. Game time starts at 1 p.m. for the pregame, 1:10 first pitch. Danny Duffy 3-1 with a 1.40, 25 2/3 inning pitch. He'll go against Wade LeBlanc, who's 1-0 this year with an 8.47. ERA. So Royals baseball, 1 o'clock on Saturday and Sunday. For Kramer Sansone, I'm Jay Binkley saying good.